Greece is still reeling from the bitter memories of the 2018 blaze that took a massive toll on human life by killing 102 people in a matter of hours. A wildfire whipped by strong winds has blazed through the outskirts of Athens, causing severe damage to property and forcing residents to evacuate. The visuals show intensity and
رحمة الأشعة نكسر علينا بابنا تسمع العافية العافية خرجنا هاد الشيء هنايا وجبرنا العافية فواجه كيحضروا الناس كيهاربوا ماشي حنا كنهاربوا كنهاربوا نستناو رب الحباب غتحلفوا كنوجهنا غتجي لكم يهرب هاد الطرف.
Firefighters and other personnel have been intervening by land and air to control a wildfire that broke out overnight in a forest in the Marmaris district of southern Turkey. The cause of the fire, which started on Tuesday, remains unclear. As the blaze spread through a forest in the sparsely populated area, smoke was seen billowing from the hills. Police water cannon vehicles helped the firefighters as the fire spread through a forest in the sparsely populated area. According to Mughla's governor, helicopters are taking part in the operation along with forest workers.
Forest fires and is being blamed for the deaths of more than 200 people in its first week. The country's health experts say the death toll will climb over the next few days as temperatures continue to rise. After the second warmest June on record, Western Europe is facing its second dangerous heat wave of the summer. Last month, more than 800 people died in Spain because of this heat. And the scene is much the same in southwestern France, where firefighters are battling a massive wildfire in the Bordeaux region. It's been burning for 5 days now, and 10,000 acres have been destroyed. Strong winds and hot, dry weather are only frustrating firefighters' efforts to put this blaze out. About 11,000 people have evacuated from the region.
For energy bills? What does it mean for households? What does it mean for the kind of discontent that's already building here in the UK?
So London is set to be one of the hottest places in the world today, if you can believe it or not, Tom, hotter than Western Sahara and California. And doctors, so if we just concentrate on that side before we go to the bill side, doctors are saying there's a real risk to life as temperatures are set to soar today. So we could see over 40 degrees for the very first time here in the UK. And as you know, our infrastructure is just not built for that, is it? So they're saying that if you're going to get the train home later today, they're going to be going much slower because train infrastructure is going to be battling under all the heat. And also we're going to be using fans, aren't we? And we're going to be possibly buying portable air conditioners, which are really going to be pulling on the electricity grid. And as we know, our bills are going up substantially anyway. So this adds to that pressure that's coming to families.
Yeah, bad timing for this, for the record high temperatures that we're starting to see. What about the rest of Europe? The front pages over the weekend dominated by pictures of Spain, Croatia, Greece. What is happening there?
Yeah, so let's put this into context. Right now, we're suffering this heat wave because it's coming in from Europe. So Europe have seen unprecedented temperatures even before us. And as you just mentioned there, France, they are battling ferocious wildfires. Their woodland is really burning in places like Givenchy, a regional place very popular with tourists. 40,000 people have had to be evacuated. And also in the Bordeaux region, which is, of course, the winemaking region. So we're seeing big problems over there too. And also, as you mentioned, in southern Spain, there's also wildfires raging, and in Portugal. So this just seems to be engulfing the whole of Europe. And also farmland is being heavily disrupted, especially in France. And some water supplies in Spain have been cut off. So then it starts questions as what's to come in the future once we've cleared all of these, because we know how natural disasters can wreak havoc. But So the heat wave seems to grind on, and the information from the government here is drink plenty of water, stay cool, and keep out of the midday sun.
Stay hydrated.
Overmatched and understaffed, tonight firefighters across the West are on their heels. A series of destructive and fast-moving infernos devouring homes.
You could hear the fire coming. It was so intense.
Facing extreme conditions, the most dangerous fires today are whipped by winds. Here in Arizona, where dozens of structures have been obliterated, crews are struggling to stay ahead of the tunnel fire and are mopping up in its apocalyptic path.
Environment is not very friendly. It was blowing 70 miles an hour.
While today brought momentary relief in the form of hail and rain in Flagstaff, powerful and perhaps catastrophic gusts are still in the forecast across Arizona, Colorado, and New Mexico. 11 million people under red flag warnings. Some families desperate to see if their homes are still standing.